Okay, we are back with another game of my hunters not having horses. Um, this time we're playing Tarvalar, which, I mean no offense to Tarvalar, and I'm not saying he's a bad Dracula player, he's just not as good as Wukasiak. Um, so that's at least a little improvement. I've also had some thoughts. And I kind of feel I want to switch Seward and Mina from how we were set up last time. Like, if Dracula's in Spain, I'm going to try switch. I'm going to have the two burly. Oh, I don't have actions on. Actions on. I'm going to have the two burly hunters in Vienna, and the two weaker hunters in Paris, which is different to last time. Last time I had Mina and Seward swapped, so I had a fighter hunter in both a fighter hunter. Yeah, Logdamian and Seward are in my mind for the fighter hunters. Like Dracula has fighter vaps, I guess. I want to. I want Seward in the east. Four items is a lot more than three, and also using Logdamian to fill up Seward is very nice, especially going to have to get moving so damn early. Like last time I had a problem even with Van Helsing trying to fill up Seward. Like Seward just didn't fill up on the items I wanted them to have. So I feel I need Logdamian's help with that to fill Seward up. Seward can mobilise early. It's sort of superhero setup, only like this is very similar to superheroes. I'll start supplying, but the hide scouts. Okay, we check England, right? I want to check England. What's the England path? The England path is. Do you misdirect? Do you not misdirect? Tarvalar normally misdirects. Not sure if that would change because it's a completely new. Yeah, hunters haven't got horses. But so I think he will misdirect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to search Manchester and London. Okay. It wasn't Manchester or London. Fine. Okay, that's something. A sense of emergency is a very good card when we haven't got horses. Horses, not as good a card. But sense of emergency is absolutely top tier. That's not really the ticket draws I wanted. You can reserve a ticket and I can actually scan. It's not here. I didn't scan last time, I don't know why. Like, there's so many bloody actions, night actions that we have. We can also, what I didn't realise last time, like, night supplies, I didn't realise. Like, night supplies are free. Like, the game is lost already. Like, we're not, if when you night supply, there's a 4 in 80 chance, was that 1 in 20 chance that you give Dracula an event which lets them win the game. When hunters only have a 10% win rate, that only actually drops the amount you win by from 10% to, like, if 1 in 20 this is having an effect, but it's only 1 in 20 of 10%, which drops it to like 9.5% rather than 10%. Whereas if you're supposed to be getting like a 95% win rate, and then 1 in 20 of the time you lose the game, it drops from 95% to 90%. So it's like you've doubled the amount of times you lose. If you're going from a 95%, like your default is 95%, but a night supply that goes bad, which is 1 in 20 times the night supply goes bad. Sorry, there's lots of numbers there. Excellent weather is only good if Dracula is currently in England, which he probably isn't. Escape route is good. Stake is good. Great strength is very nice. That would have been helpful last game. And a rifle. Rifle is okay. So, right, we should trade a stake to him. Or we should trade some of this crap. We actually need tickets though. We'll let Seward do a trade. That's a 2-2 ticket, which is good. So we'll chuck away a 2-1 as well. And a 3-2. We need to trade to move items around. Do it like that. We need tickets, I guess. That's fine. And first encounter won't be in France. We can take it. So what I was just gave my explanation on the night supplies going badly again. So if 1 in 20 night supplies give Dracula an event, that means that he now doesn't lose the game. If, irrespective of the night supplies, hunters were expecting to win 95% of the games, because hunters are OP, because of horses are OP, then doing this night supply drops their win percentage from 95% to 90%. Because it basically, like 5% of the games you just lose because of the event. If, however, hunters only get to win 10% of the games, then dropping from 10%, you lose 5% of your 10%. Like before we lost 5% of the 95%, which we rounded to 90%, we only lose 5% of the 10%. So we get to 9.5%. And then if you actually get to win games that you wouldn't have otherwise won because you got useful items or a useful event. Okay, no misdirect. Perhaps he's been reading some of the chats that we've been having about the last game and how lairs in the east are completely overpowered when hunters don't have horses. My hunters are still undersupplied. Fuck these dogs. I hate dogs. Don't want dogs. Unless... Okay, hide scouts. We check east. Maybe Sophia. Maybe Valona is such a good check. Should we try Valona Sophia? It wasn't Valona Sophia, so we searched last time. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we have lots of bullets. This isn't exactly what I want. Maybe I night supply here. I could draw a newspaper, or consecrated ground, or renewed vigour, or forewarned, or sense of emergency, or chartered carriage, or hired scouts. I get to shed my dog. All night supply. Shed a dog, shed a horse. It was a drag event. Great wolf. That's fine. So we profited from this, right? Like, Great Wolf does nothing. We got extra items, which weren't great, but just dig through the item deck. One more supply done, Great Wolf does nothing. It's basically a hunter event. Great Wolf is now Dracula's ally. What does he do? Alright, at the start of each Dracula phase, choose one hunter. They suffer 1 damage unless they reveal Crucifix or Heavenly Host item. Okay, so Van Helsing at some point needs to pick up a Heavenly Host, ideally. Fine. We will keep supplying. Yes, see? We're ahead. Maybe we don't supply here. Because... You see, we got extra items and we got a renewed vigor in return for a Great Wolf. Like, this night supplying gambling was definitely worth it so far. I have great strength and sense of emergency, which are really good events. Mina doesn't have any events. I don't want to give her either of these 2 events. Like, I can't afford to show these events. I could trade with Mina. I have useful-ish items. She can scan at night, I guess. I kind of want her to supply though at night. So I'll just give her a ticket. Don't use events. We're just giving her a ticket. Here, have this ticket. And items. So like that. Like, this is pretty decent for Van Helsing. And we supply. Pistol. That's better than a horse and we can't use. We will be able to pistol. And another drag event. Fine. Waiting for Tarvalar. Summon storms or roadblocks. Yep, fine. You're going to pick Van Helsing, right? That's fine. Like, the only person whose health matters is Van Helsing's, because like he wants to be trading events about. So far we're ahead on the night supplies. That's lots of Spanish, which I don't speak. Or Catalan. The language I don't speak, that's fine. Okay. Dracula is at an unknown location that I won't be able to get to in time. We're careering towards a hoax mature, because there was no vampire there. Excellent. That's not good. We've got a knife and a holy circle. Holy circle is actually really strong. I'm going to drop a bullet. I have a knife and a rifle. Pass off the rifle to Seward in return for a heavenly host. Yeah, don't. Garlic is actually decent, but it's not as good. My other stuff is better, unless I want to drop the pistol. But I am. Maybe I'll drop the pistol. Pistol, rifle, enemy host. Yeah, that seems good. Blood transfusion, thanks. Exactly what I needed. Steak. Steak is good. It's very hard to use steaks, so I don't need to have loads of steaks. I've already got a steak in the west. Garlic is also decent. Let's drop the garlic though. Speed telegraph, we need vigor. Okay, we're getting some stuff. We are going to continue supplying at night. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for. Maybe we won't supply at night here. We will trade here because we are full on events and blood transfusion is shit, but we do want to distribute this for this. We need to get more tickets. We need to supply more. Mina will take the night supply. Take the night supply, yes. Good luck. Okay, we can discard. We'll probably save this for a roadblock. We'll leave the Great Wolf chipping away at my hit points. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not really sure what to do about this good luck roadblock situation. I don't know that he has roadblocks. He's got roadblocks or summon storms. Okay, that's very bad. Like running hoax into vampire is exactly how I can lose the game. We won't play long night now. We will play newspaper reports now. Frick! We checked England, but the wrong England. Okay. Fine, but it's England though. We are very supplied. It's a little awkward if he has summoned storms. Do we want to rock excellent? Do you want to rock long night now? For 1 night supply, we can get to Hamburg this turn with either Logadarin or Steward. It'd be best to send Steward across. He really is the best hunter, but it's Logadarin who has the long nights. So it's Logadarin who has excellent weather. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to get to here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 1 if I use long night. 2, 3. And then I need someone else, which I would really prefer to be, okay, someone else. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and handle the vampire. Okay. Do I want to play Renewed Vigor to stay? No, I don't want to play Renewed Vigor now. I need it later. We will play Long Night. Not play Renewed Vigor. Okay, so Lord Godalming can get to Edinburgh, so Manchester, and clear Manchester. Seward will also move now. Like, he is better off in 7 than anywhere else. Maybe you should have supplied. We need to marshal our forces in that direction. I go here. What Dracula is? There can be a hide. Well, there can be a hide. And you'll continue supplying. Crucifix. I don't need that. Local damage you need to move. Nice. You can reserve a ticket. That's fine. Blood transfusion, escape route. We'll grab the escape route. And hide that over there. Mina can heal. Ah, the Great Wolf, still. Maybe I should discard this ally, I'm not sure. It really depends on whether he has roadblocks summoned storms. I imagine if he has summoned storms, might be about to see it. Okay. So Edinburgh, Manchester, Liverpool. Okay, that's a little problematic. Will I get plenty of time to supply? We will be supplying towards the hoax. Excellent. Drop this. Drop this. Holy Circle is better than garlic. Behind the veil. Yay. Goodbye, fog. Reckless Rat Sabo. Wolves. After encounter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just supply for events. Second excellent weather. That's nice. Yep, continue supplying for events. Our sources, useless. Chartered carriage, very nice. Okay, Dracula has no hunter events, no Dracula events, apart from the hoax that he's going to get. I should supply as much as possible. I should take my night supplies now, before the Drac events get shuffled back in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Drac events set. Like, I can supply CG off the bottom of the deck right now, as opposed to when there's 10 extra Drac events shuffled in. Sounds good to me. Knife is good. Knife is better than steak. Okay, that's a Drac event. Vampiric Influence. That's fine. Mina hasn't got anything important. Chartered carriage. Okay. Good luck. Okay. He's going to discard Chartered Carriage? He should. Chartered Carriage is a very important event for me, I suppose. Yep. And where do I get moved to? 15? $24. Yep, very reasonable. Yep, continue supplying. Don't need garlic reef. I think that's a Dracula event. That's potentially a good one. Your events are pretty good and use heal. Your events are less good. So keep supplying. Right, scouts. Okay. Surely that would be changed. Right, bang, 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 bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I definitely want to search London. And I will search. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, be hidden the vampire. Probably makes sense. Right, Great Wolf. Yep. He reckons his vampire is going to mature. Which it will, because he's hidden on top of it. So misdirect has cost us. Fine. I continue to supply events. What is the item situation? Do I have all the knives? Oh, look at Dowmean. He's going to rip a knife off. 2/3 chance he rips a knife off the top of the deck. Yeah. Shame. Also shame. About to have hopes mature. Supply something better than escape route. Forewarned is a lot better than escape route. Yep, about to have hopes mature. Supply something better. Mighty Tread is good too. Maybe I should have played Good Luck. Oh well. I think we'll keep Night supplying. This game feels much better than last one. Dracula has probably Darkness Returns and the Hopes mature. And Vampire mature. And I have Blood Transfusion. I had scouts. Are you this way or this way? You're that way. You can just hit hit points. You can just heal a hit point. Okay, have your hopes mature. Oh, just bodyguards. That's more than fine. And where are you going now? I thought you'd get Hoaxmature off this. I thought that's why you put the damn thing in Manchester. Darkpool. Darkpool rule is off, so you're not even getting an event. You're just hanging out in England. No, we need vigor. Let's march to England. Edinburgh is lair. That's fine. What's it going to do to me? Bat me into Manchester? Like a spy, I tell it, piss off. Wolves, I reveal a knife. Saboteur, I lose my knight action. What a shame. We march on Dracula. Yeah, fine. Here's a knife. Now piss off. No Hoaxmature. That's lovely. So we just have have 7-point mature. I'm going to hide. I'm going to misdirect. I'm in London. I'm in Swansea. This is fine. I honestly think I'm currently winning. Try not to supply a good event, please. Local women's, that's very good. He's like, I hate, like, his events are really, really good. Like, great strength, excellent weather, forewarned. Dracula doesn't have roadblocks. No. So let's spend good luck now before we supply an event. Sister Agatha. Hello, hello, hello. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we need tickets. We need to be able to move places. Nice, a 3-2 ticket. You are all good as you are. You have excellent weather, forewarned, 3-2 ticket. Is there any combat strength I can steal? No. A bodyguard and an Aggie. As a blood transfusion, I'm presuming I'm spending. We need vigor tomorrow. Like if Dracula stays on land. Like I can land in Plymouth, safe landing spot. Let's trade great strength for Lorga down to get it out of our hand. Don't want a night supply. No, not really. Pretty happy with the current situation. Give up 7 points, not a problem. Yeah, I'm greatly preferring my attitude to night supplies that I have in aristocratic, not ideal. In Liverpool, yes. Dracula is currently in Swansea. He has no locations on the board. We've cleared the trail, boys. Let's go. 1 trail cleared. He stays on land. We've already plucked a fog. We just go for this, yeah? And we'll fire off speed Tarvalar as well. Excellent weather. So here, I found him. Fight it out. We'll just maybe even shoot this with a gun. Not sure. I don't think he'll play strength. If he is playing strength, I should be playing escape. Good. Vampire is dead. I will spend the bullets, including the vampire. Good, good, good. Logdawin is marching to war. Doesn't need the forewarned. We have a money trail. We didn't even need to play RV. Sad. I mean, being able to supply now with Van Helsing is nice. People who aren't in combat should supply. I should have moved first. People who are in combat, 5 to 6 health makes no difference. We should move Logdawin in first. Fuck! Should have left the fucking Great Wolf. Do we have a sense of emergency here? No. Okay. Now we have to fight Dracula on our own. Less ideal. Oh! Oh! That is infuriating. The sewage supplied already? Yeah, no, he hasn't. He can drop a rifle. She can move. Logdawin can supply. Garlic and garlic reef, that's fine. Safe report's not terribly useful. Choices of move or supply. I think moving to 9 is better than not moving to 9. So I'll do that. Oh dear. Aggie's in play. Bodyguards, fuck. I have great strength at the very least. Let's reveal a rifle. It was the rifle I revealed last time. I don't know. Let's just escape. I pray he doesn't play claws. If he does, I have great strength. Oh, I can't believe that false tip was... Oh, dear. Oh, and it is claws. Why, oh why? It is worth it to play great strength, right? Yeah, we have forewarned. We should trade for escape route. Oh dear. So give me the escape. Dogadam has the escape. Mina has the escape route. Where's the, oh, we dropped the fucking escape route. It's fine. Maybe Dogadam can kill him on his own. So this is 3-2 ticket, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Will we dodge? We're going to dodge the fangs, pistol the rifle, so pistol the claws, and then escape with strength. Exactly how it's going to work. Oh, there is no fangs even, because fangs does 2 damage to him. Very fun. We healed as opposed to passing off a forewarned to someone else. Oh, I can't believe the good luck still. I mean, I lost to rock, paper, scissors. Okay. We dodged the claw. Not exactly what I was aiming for. Maybe we escape now. Fangs? Yeah, fine. It does 2 damage to him at least. Don't need another stake. 30 grand is pretty good. Vampire lair will be pretty convenient too. I have had much better game for this game with newspapers discovering England on the 5 than the last game. So England is just a medium big problem. Okay, Heavenly Host, knife. He's going to see that coming. Oh, we've got 2 knives. Heavenly Host, knife. That can't do 13 damage. Well, he can't. 4, 7, 10. We're going to lead a Heavenly Host. If it's fangs, it's fangs. Is it fangs? No, it's plotting. Okay. That doesn't feel ideal for me. That feels quite bad. Dracula is now on 9. Strength is very obvious. We're just going to escape into strength. I hope he cancels it. Like, I hope he plays strength into escape. He uses plotting to cancel the escape. Knife would have looked good. Knife would have looked very good. He did cancel. That's good. Like we playing knife would have been a lot better, obviously, but I think strength is coming. Do I play the knife anyway? No, we're going to dodge with strength. We're going to dodge him with strength. That's the strength, and I dodged. Huzzah. We're going to follow this up with a quick knife to the face. We're going to follow up with 3 knives. This is probably into strength, but yeah, fine. Could have seen that one coming. But now knife into claws, and then we lose the game later. Nope, I don't even resolve a knife. Sad. Doesn't seem like much better game. It is. I actually made critical mistake and should have won. But mistake. Alright, supply. Okay, decent. We will I can say later. I don't want to say now. Well, okay. Reactor cannot feed. I suppose I need to start moving someone over. because Lorgadamine isn't going to win this fight on his own, or Lorgadamine and Abby aren't going to win this fight on his own. I have 2 Heavenly Hosts. I could do with another combat item before I give chase. Garlic and horse. Eh. Yeah. Maybe I should drop the Holy Circle. But I like Holy Circle, so I didn't. I suppose I need to go and deal with Swansea in the future. I suppose we need more items, ideally a stake. Yeah, let's drop the Holy Circle because I actually do need to deal with that Swansea. And let's drop Crucifix. Surprising return is nice, better than Blood Transfusion. I don't play CG. Yeah, sure. Fine, have a Drac event. Have another one. Escape route. Escape route is decent. Should probably go and deal with Swansea. Probably fight that. Maybe he will die. Maybe he will ambush me and die in the day fight. Hey. GG. turn that I played RV, if I had supplied with sewage before moving Logadami, he would have picked up good luck, which would have cancelled the false tip. So Dracula on 13 HP would have fought Logadami with Heavenly Host, knife, plus Van Helsing with short rifle, bullets, rifle pistol. With aim, which should be GG, if not immediately. I can push to C with CG, with territory damage, which is then probably GG. But yeah, it's very hard to, like, it's not a skill I'm used to think of every possibility for what event Dracula could have, and to optimize my turn around that. So it's hard. But yeah, the aggressive night supplies, I think, definitely helped much more than they hindered. Like, we're talking about we failed to win the game because of an event at the end that we would have got away with if we had played correctly, but we were only in a position to take that shot because we night supplied the RV off the bottom. And I think an excellent weather off the bottom as well. We got so many events off night supplies. Yeah, and we'll definitely lose games that we might be able to win, like because we have a winning position and we night supply something. But yeah, I was pretty. The game starts off desperate, so the game can begin with desperate night supplies. Desperate night supplies can help, especially when they're at the start of the game and like when we need the most power and most stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's 2 losses. Another game when there was an opportunity for hunters to win, but I fumbled it. Like the previous game, there was a combat that was 2v1, which I don't think I should have signed up for the combat. But even after signing up for the combat in round 2, I could have won the game. Obviously, this is like I could have won at rock paper scissors. It's impossible to always win at rock paper scissors, but I had a chance of winning. Here, I actually had a win Like if I just supply before I move, because I consider the possibility that the supply will draw good luck that will prevent yeah. But the reason I didn't was because I wanted Lorgadamine to move, wanted Lorgadamine to supply before Van Helsing took his action, so that Van Helsing, if he wanted to, could trade items or events with Lorgadamine. And I wanted Lorgadamine to get an event off his supply. So there was a reason for it. But Lorgadamine could have just supplied and then moved. Or someone else supplies. Anyway. Right, end of